It's time to progressively warm up the body with a 6-minute dynamic warm-up. We're gonna have 6 warm-up exercises, each for 1 minute apiece. So we're gonna start stationary with an alternating T-spine rotation. Feet are hip-width apart. You're gonna hinge at your hips, keep your core tight, opening up one arm at a time, and you're gonna follow your fingertips with your eyes. From there, we're gonna come into an upright position for knees to elbows, fingertips by the ears, elbows nice and wide, but our core is tight and engaged, driving the knee up to meet the opposite elbow, slow and controlled. From there, we're gonna take it to a standing star reach. So your arms are nice and wide and your feet are nice and wide. You're gonna drive your hips back as you reach your fingertips over to the toes, again, keeping that core tight and your chest nice and tall. Progressing from here, we're gonna take it to toy soldiers. So your arms are Frankenstein out and you're kicking your toes up towards your fingertips. You wanna kick as high as you can without crunching forward. Stay nice and tall and upright. From there, even more dynamic, we're gonna move into mimicking a jump rope. So you're light on your feet, you're alternating side to side, and you're bringing your arms into the equation. Last one, we're taking it to a power skip, the most dynamic of the 6. You're gonna drive the elbow and the knee up, cross-body rotation, getting that body ready for the work we're about to do.
Okay, team, it's time to think about interval training. We know and love this all too well. It's the push, it's the base, and of course, the all-out effort. So think about if you were inside the studio, it's the same exact intensity and feeling of it. It's 8 minutes in this block, 45 seconds for each interval. We're gonna perform this for 2 rounds. You ready to dive into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do what we do. All right, kick it off with our push pace. It feels uncomfortable, squat jacks. So coach, slide on his feet, popping his feet out to the side, squatting down in the middle. Option, slow down the pace and just step it out to one side, perform your squat. Same thing on the opposite side. Base pace, challenging but doable. The green zone, alternating reverse lunges with our floor tap. Chest is up, stepping behind you, and also touching the floor. Option, shorten the range of motion by touching the top of your leg, just like that. After base is push pace. Let's kick it right back up. Heart rate's elevated, broad jump with the shuffle. Coach is jumping out as far as he can and shuffle right back. If this isn't for you, you need an option, that's fine. It's a big step, your tempo, shuffling right back. Base pace to follow, green zone, squat to alternating leg lift. Feet right underneath your hips, good quality squat, sitting heavy in your heels. Lead with your heels as you lift your leg out and squeeze the outside part of your hip. We're ready for this. The energy's been building. It's all out. Let's see what you have. It's high knees, legs, arms, everything's working here. Bring your knees to your chest. Option is just march in place, going at your tempo. Interval training does a body good.
right, we got a little core block to work with here. 5 minutes total. You're gonna do 3 rounds, 30 seconds each exercise, rest 15 seconds at the end of each round. Didi, you ready to do this thing?
So ready.
All right, we're gonna start with a weighted pike. So you're gonna grab onto a medium-sized object. Arms and legs are gonna be fully extended here. You're gonna reach and bring those shoulder blades off the ground as you reach for those toes. As an option, we'll go right into a double crunch. From there, put that object down. We'll go into a power sit-up with rotation. Very aggressive, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Take your time on the way down. As an option, we'll just get right into a bicycle. All right? Lastly, static crunch in and out. So we're gonna bring those shoulder blades off the ground. Ankles are dorsiflexed here. We're opening nice and controlled. You got 5 minutes. Let's go.
She made the shape of a gun with a finger and a thumb. She had a full magazine pointed right at me. I guess I knew she was loaded
let's get into some lower body exercises here. 8 minutes total, 8 reps all the way down. Felix, we're gonna start with a goblet squat at tempo. So you're gonna grab onto an object, you're gonna hold it up by that chest, sit those hips back. We're going down on 3, 2, 1, and 1 count going up. Sticking to that tempo all the way around. There's an option, just limit that range of motion. From there, we got not 1, not 2, but 1.5 jump squats. Nice little pulse, driving up through the heels, landing right into that squat position, going right back into it. As an option, just remove the jump and get into just that 1.5. Lastly, we've got an iso squat lateral walk. We're gonna sit those hips back, take 3 steps out to one side, 3 steps back, chest nice and tall, sitting those hips back the whole time. You got 8 minutes, let's go. 4-minute flexibility block coming up next. We're gonna start calming that body down and relaxing those muscles. Dee Dee, you ready to do this? All right, we're gonna start with a cobra stretch here. We're gonna lay flat on that mat so our bellies are down, hands by your chest. We're gonna drive up, bring that chest up, really feel that stretch on your abdominal muscles. Now, 20 seconds there, then we're going into the angled child's pose. Big toes are gonna be together here. You're gonna walk those hands out and 2 steps over to one side first, hold it 20 seconds, right back to that center position. We'll do 20 seconds on the other side. From there, Dee Dee, we're gonna go into that tabletop position, right into a kneeling reverse forearm stretch. Your fingers are gonna be facing your knees. Gently sit your hips back to feel that stretch on your forearms. From there, we're gonna take a seat, turn all the way around. We have a hurdler stretch. So one leg is gonna be tucked in, other leg extended. Gently lean forward, feeling that stretch on your hamstring. And lastly, we're gonna get into a book opener. So you're gonna lay flat on your back here, Dee Dee. Opposite, your left knee's gonna come towards your chest. Your opposite hand's gonna pull it over to one side, other arm extended. Hold it there, 20 seconds each side. Let's relax.